You may recall last year's video ending with my English sports car discovering that he wasn't being worked on during the summer months.
There was a lot of activity just outside the garage where Robert and Bampy were working on a big project.
Many folks have asked me, what did your backyard look like when you started this pond project? Well, here goes. This is it. First, we added the house. Adding the house created a backyard space, a place to begin the pond project. Now, if we're going to have a pond, we need a brook with some big rocks. No, I didn't really move those big rocks myself. Enter Daryl's tractor. Some of those rocks weighed up to a ton.
Peyton, please thank your dad for me.
Once the big rocks were in place, I needed a trench to create a brook that would soon feed in to the pond below. Next, I created some waterfalls and a place to collect some water. Lots of sand was added to prevent punctures to the rubber bladder. After adding the rubber membrane to keep the brook watertight, it was time for a little break and contemplate what should be done next. Rocks were added over the membrane to make it look like a real brook.
Once Dan got the waterfall down to here, I thought, why not add a rock bridge?
Once the brook was completed, it was time to make a pond to dump the brook into. After lunch, I will straighten out this bladder so I can begin adding rocks to make this look like a real pond. A walking path in place led to the slow, agonizing process of fitting rocks along the pond's edge. It seemed like I'd never finish placing rocks. In fact, it took me years.
So, hon, now that you've finished the pond, how do we get over to the other side?
I got an idea. I'll build a bridge.
Mimi, get off there before you fall in.
Look at that. It's a bridge.
Wow, look at my new home with real fish.
So since Bamp finally finished the pond, naturally some fish moved in. Bamp said they just appeared out of nowhere one day. I don't ask questions, but luckily he let me name them. So meet my friends Gus, Flipper, Flipper Jr., Trevor, Guppy, Frank, Janice, Wendell, and Peyton Jr. I know they look small now, but just you wait. They're going to be big, strong, mighty fishies someday.
Now that the pond and its brook are complete, I can enjoy a little fishing while I make plans to return to my English sports car project. In the meantime, you can enjoy the tranquility of the finished product. Happy New Year 2025,
Diane
and Dennis.